Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance, and we should be streaming live on Twitch, YouTube and Facebook in our Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly. And I'm going to go there now and just check that things are working as they should be, and then we can get started, give you the updates and crack on. Okay, it's exciting times. It is October the 14th, 2021, Thursday. Let me get to Facebook. And We Share Abundance publicly. Refresh the page. Wait for Facebook. Scroll down. And October the 14th is there. Click on the little button. And there we go. We have things working and we have comments, and that is good news. Sometimes we get comments in the app as well from people that are watching in YouTube or other places, and it looks like we may well get comments today. We've got somebody called Daniel Anderson in, and we'll check on who we've got in Facebook. We have in Facebook Dave Jackson and Russ Cowley at the top of the comments in that order, from the UK, followed by Jean-Claude from Burundi, Altar from Brazil, Kingsley from Manchester, UK, Norman from Doncaster, UK, Deborah from Southern Alabama, US of A, Suchitra from India, Andrew from New Zealand. So already there we have Australasia, Asia, North America, Europe, South America, and we are missing somebody from Africa, but I'm sure somebody from Africa is going to pop in very, very soon. We have probably our largest membership base is actually in Africa, in Nigeria, and we've got somebody from somewhere. I don't know. I can't. I can't understand that. It says Verwegistan. I don't know where that is. It could be somewhere in Europe, it could be somewhere in South Africa, but we have somebody from South Africa has just dropped in now, and then somebody from Kenya as well. So that completes our roundup of the 6 continents. And we've got more coming in from South Korea and from India, although he's originally from the UK. I think he's emigrated to India now, Ramachandra. We won't let him back because of this COVID thing. Although India's dealt really well with COVID. They've got hardly any cases now. It's a real success story, the way their government has handled things. And they are far from being one of the most vaccinated populations. I think their vaccination rate is around about, I saw it at 14%, but I think it's up on that now. I think it's probably around about 20% vaccination, but their COVID cases and deaths are way, way, way down, even though they are really densely populated, can't do much about social distancing. They've done it. The government have sent out vitamin packs and some drugs in there as well. And the people have basically just used those themselves. And India has done an amazing job. Well done, India. And we've got Nigeria. And we've got US of A, California. Watching from the family meeting. Okay, we've got the family in the house from California, and we've got the Bronx, New York, opposite ends of the North American continent there, opposite Don't think you can probably get much farther apart than Southern California and New York in the main landmass of the United States. And and it's near Bistan. Okay, well, that makes it all very clear then, Birtima. I don't know. Okay. And we've got somebody else from a very warm South Africa. It's not very warm here, but it's not very cold either. It's not been too bad. We've had a little bit of sunshine, a little bit of cloud, no rain to speak of for a couple of days. So it's not too bad for this time of the year in the UK. Okay, so everything is working right. We've got people in, and I'm going to just check if we've got any more comments in there. We've got Really Happened from Morocco, and we've got Khan from probably Pakistan, I think. Says, any good news? It's all good news with We Share Abundance. Everything is good news. Says, what currency will you pay? We have our own currency, as you should know. It's WISA Abundance tokens. We also use WISA tokens. So that answers the questions in there. So welcome to the people that are there in the in Melon app, which is the app we use to stream on those 3 platforms simultaneously. It's 40 degrees in South Africa. Well, it's about 12 here, I think. We could do with a bit of your sunshine and warmth. Okay, and we've got Richard in from Devon as well. So let's get started with our customary short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so grateful for you, for all your blessings, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that We Share Abundance may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love each member may find the joy of service, and through service that each member may attract into their lives everything they want and need from you. Amen. Okay. And this guy from wherever he's from says, can your wife do a live hello? My wife is looking after household chores and things rather than playing around on my computer. So I think the best you would get from that is shouting from the kitchen something, you know, along the lines of hi, or do you want a glass of water, or Cody, stop scratching, you know, that sort of thing. Okay. And we got a few people saying amen to the prayers. Amen. Yeah. Okay. Where are we up to? Development is going well. Support and everything is always up to date. We have amazing volunteers that keep us up to date. 1 or 2 of them have slacked off a bit because we get fewer tickets and things now. But MV extremely low. MV extremely low. Is it really? I don't know. It wasn't when I checked earlier on. I'll give you the figures from when I checked. If it's gone down from there, it just means some idiot is selling at a ridiculously low price, and it'll come back up again. And we've got Ghana in the house. Okay, so let me read you Devyani's end of her day update. Devyani is our amazing developer. Here we go. Where are we? She says, many tasks completed today, including membership and stake details displaying in pop-ups. testing and bug fixing is going well. We've got people now testing the system, live human beings testing the system to make sure that we don't have bugs. And of course, we do. And it's always the case. Once you put live testers in, they do things that robots and things won't do because they act in unique ways, not wrong ways, and just different ways than robots are programmed to do things. And so it throws up bugs. And so that's all going well. The testing and bug fixing is going well and will be continued tomorrow, which is Friday, the last day of this week. And we'll know better where we are by the end of tomorrow. And that's it from Devyani. She's logged off now. It's about 11 o'clock at night, or even midnight, I think, where she is. So she deserves a break, a rest. Okay, so that really is the update. We are really, really close to the finish line from the point of view of launching the site. Of course, when we launch the site, that'll give us the opportunity to launch additional benefits for members, additional programs. It'll enable us to move from just being purely domestic into being international as a nation. What's the difference? Okay, domestic is like, I live in the UK at the moment, and if I go and buy my groceries at the supermarket or the local shop, and I pay in pound sterling, the UK currency, that is a domestic transaction. It's internal. It's something that is purely within the geographical boundaries and international. You know, it's all just done within the community, so to speak. That is classed as a domestic transaction. That does not affect the value of the pound particularly. It doesn't affect the wealth or reduce the wealth of the country, because it's just a transfer of wealth from one person to another within. It's like if you're in the family and for example, if my wife says I need £20, I give her £20. I've got £20 less, but she's got £20 more. The family wealth is the same. So that is a domestic transaction. International transactions are when we want to buy something from another country, maybe a foreign motor car, a Renault or a Mercedes-Benz or something like that. They're manufactured abroad and we buy those from abroad. That is an international transaction, and we have to convert our currency into either euros or dollars or yen or whatever, depending on which country we're buying things from. Similarly, if a country wants to buy something that we sell, in the past as a commodity, it would have been things like coal and oil, but neither of those affect very much at the moment. But we offer services, and that is a big transfer there. We do a lot of services, banking, financial, and this sort of thing, and people convert their currency to British pound to buy those services. Tourism is another service. If you visit another country, you're increasing their wealth and decreasing your country's wealth, because you're spending your country's money in their country, and vice versa. So that's international trade. And with the new site, we're able, as a global nation, to move from just purely domestic transactions into international transactions. And it means we will be better able to sell our currency, buy other currencies, and hopefully we'll get a trading profit. We won't have a trading deficit, we'll have a trading profit, and that will enhance our power and our situation, and our domestic wealth will increase. So that's where we are, and that's what the new site's about. And the first step in that international situation is being able to offer our business builder platform to people, incredible value that people can get from various services that we're offering, and we'll have people from all over the world buying those services with their currency, which will get converted into our currency, and that will improve the value and liquidity of our currency. It's the same as happens with any geographical nation, except that we're a cloud nation, and I believe we're the first, the only one, and probably will only ever be this one cloud nation, although others may try to copy us, our platform. But we'll be streets and streets ahead. We'll be the dominant cloud nation for generations to come, even if there become other cloud nations. We accept people from all over the world into our cloud nation. It doesn't mean you've got to pack up and leave. It just means that you can benefit from everything that we have here: social benefits, disbursement of cash internally, and of course the services that we offer externally, internationally, we offer to our members as well. So there you go. That is what we're about. Let's just have a look. We've got where else? We've got more from Nigeria, and we've got Chicago. Hi there. Chicago, Chicago. I remember being in New Orleans when Chicago won the Super Bowl. When would that have been? Whoa, a long time ago. I guess it would be around about 1984. Chicago were the dominant football team. They won the Super Bowl, which was played in New Orleans. Then I think it would be 1984, February time, something like that, when the Super Bowl was played. And Chicago won, and of course all the bars were buzzing with fans from the Chicago team, Chicago Bears, I think you call them, don't they? And of course they were quite often playing Chicago, Chicago, da, 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 da. I can't remember all the words to it, but it's a great song. You'll have the time of your life. I heard of a man who danced with his wife in Chicago, Chicago, my hometown. It was fun time anyway. So welcome, Thomas from Chicago. You can perhaps clear up on that point for me, when the Bears won the Super Bowl. I think it probably about 1980. No, it might have been 86, I think. A bit later than 84, but about 1986. Okay, and we got Pakistan from in a couple of people from Pakistan and Malawi and the Oman. Okay, so that really is the updates. It's all I can tell you. I can tell you that we will be launching the new site this month. I can't tell you exactly which day. I can't even tell you whether it'll be next week or the week after, but we are guaranteeing to launch the site this month. I think in all probability it will be next week, but I can't guarantee that. And if I could, I would tell you. Okay. So what are the movements? What's going on in the numbers game today? Well, we have a net increase of 20 new registered members, a net increase, 46,500 registered members. Net increase because we remove people that haven't logged in for 2 months that don't have active stakes. And that's usually around about 100 people a day. It can be as little as 50, can be as many as 1,000 or over 1,000 sometimes, but it's usually around about 100. So the net increase means that we've had that number of registrations over and above the number of people that we've removed. And what else have we got? We have the active member count. We average this over the last few completed days, and we compare the averages on a daily basis. And yesterday it was up by 33, and today it's down by 36 to 15,499. Just to keep an eye on what's happening in the staking of pools, we look at pool 1 and pool 6. And once again, these are net figures because the people we take out have often been included in the pool numbers, even though their stakes had expired. So we have a net increase of 1. In pool 1, we have 36,578 stakes in pool 1. And we have a net increase of 10 in pool 6. That's 10 new elite members, or an increase of 10 elite members, because once again it's a net figure, to 24,252. Site ranking, we are up for We Share Abundance, and we're down a little for Multiply WISA. We Share Abundance, we're up 20 places to 9,481. And Multiply WISA, we're down 42 places to 22,146. Multiply WISA, we have just 1 new email verified member in the last 24 hours. And nobody that hasn't bought advertising previously bought advertising. And our bonus pool went up by just $4 to $9,203. And we have, I notice, Suriname that's popped in as well. The tokens, somebody's been saying that the market value is really low for one of the tokens. It must be the WISA Abundance token. But when I checked, the market value in the back office was $127, exactly the same as yesterday. And the market value in Waves was down because yesterday it was incredibly high at $145, and today it was showing at $110. If it's changed from then, it'll probably change again within the next hour. Especially if it's really down at that crazy low price somebody mentioned. I think they said it was down at $20 or $23 or something like that. Somebody absolutely crazy, you know. It's like having a car that you spend $20,000 on, and you say, okay, I don't want this car anymore, I'll sell it. Anybody want to buy it? And somebody said, oh yeah, I'll give you $5,000 for it. And you say, okay, you know, it's as crazy as that. Okay, so it was showing, as I say, in Waves at $110.26 when I took the numbers a little bit earlier. If it's down, it'll be back up. It'll be back up to around about 110, 120 with in the not too distant future. The market values at the moment don't really count, because even at 120 or 130 or whatever it was yesterday, 140, it's well below the actual value. The value should be up around about 300, and it will be up there in the next couple of months, I'm pretty sure. The WISA token is up slightly in value again. It's holding its price at above ½ cent, which is really crazy low again. An excellent investment. It's a better investment, in fact, than buying WISA Abundance at $23, because they'll come back up to 150, it'll be 6 times your money, profit, if you like. You get 6 times your money back. But buying Weezer tokens at half a cent, where you're getting 2 for 1 cent, they're going to go to very quickly to $2 or $3, and then they're going to keep rising from there. But if they only go to $1, that's hundreds of times your investment back. So even though Weezer Abundance tokens may be at the moment showing at around $23, somebody quoted, I think, you're still better off if you got some cash buying Weezer tokens for just over half a cent each. The coin ranking is about the same as yesterday. It's actually up 1 place to 1,160, and the trading volume for Weezer was $748 in the last 24 hours, and that is incredibly low for a cryptocurrency of any note. And we'll see these trading volumes go up. We don't have a trading volume for Weezer Abundance at the moment because it's too low to still be reflected, too low and too new to be reflected on sites like CoinRanking. But it'll be on there once we start moving and we start getting regular, consistent volume going through. Then you'll see that come up and it'll reflect the prices. Okay, what have we got here? And we've got somebody in Spanish. Has everybody already invested their money in this big project? This will be more successful than We Share Abundance and Multiply Weezer. Don't miss this great opportunity to get rich. I don't know what he's talking about, but that is not allowed either in the comments here or in posts or anything else. It is spam, so goodbye. Okay, and we got more in from Nigeria. So that really covers the updates. That's all I've got for you. I've been working on, I suppose this is an update. I've been working on the website. It takes a long time to make what seem like small changes, but today, pretty much all of the day, I've been on getting the EBB page improved. We've changed the layout a little bit. We've changed most of the videos. The first video you see is the sort of overview of the Easy Business Builder. That video is the same as it was. That's not been changed. But the videos that you see beyond there have been changed. The way that the site works, the access to the pre-launch offers, there's a big button there now you can click on. That'll bring up the offers for you. And if you think my advice is any good, then my advice would be take up those offers. You can lock in the Power of One bonus at the top level, double your money, double your commissions, double your lottery winnings, double your staking profits, double everything pretty much except the fast start bonus, because we pay out 100% on that anyway. But everything else pretty much I think you can double with that Power of One Elite bonus. To get to that bonus was going to take you 6 months from when we launch. So you're going to be looking to get to that level without taking up the pre-launch offer. It's going to take you, where are we now? October. It's going to be November. It's going to take you till May of next year to get to that level where you could possibly be doubling your income. So it's going to save you those 6 months. That's the first thing. The other thing is, even if you're on your way to getting there, and for 1 month, for whatever reason, you might be on holiday, or you might be ill, heaven forbid, but whatever happens, we might have a shutdown of the internet for a month or something. I don't know, whatever it could be, for whatever reason. Maybe you just decide you want to take a month off, not particularly go anywhere, but you're going to say, I'm just having a month off. Okay. You would lose whatever bonus you'd built up in that time, and you would be starting from scratch again the next month. You can lock in that bonus for up to 2 years. You can also get a discount on your next 12 months fees for the Easy Business Builder plan. Lock in your Power of One Elite bonus for 2 years, regardless of whether you bring anybody in or not. It's going to double everything. Your lottery, the whole shebang. It's really, really well worth doing. Okay. In addition to that, if you lock in at that top level 2 years, it's going to cost you $1,000. You're going to get 12 months of the Easy Business Builder at the top level. That's worth $1,200. So that saves you $200 there. You're going to double everything you earn for 2 years, regardless of your activity. You can't lose. You can't drop down below that for 2 years. You are also going to get 2 years membership of Thinking into Reality, which will be starting in the coming weeks after we launch the We Share Abundance new site, Thinking into Reality, and that'll be there to help you get your thoughts lined up with your dreams and goals, and make sure that they're lined up in the right way to guarantee that you get where you want to go. That will also be a commissionable fee, but it will be $30 a month, just $1 a day. And that, again, is worth $720. So you pay $1,000, you get 720 plus 200, that's $920 worth of value. Well, no, you get $1,200 plus 720. It's $2,000 worth of value. Plus, you lock in your Power of One Elite bonus for 2 full years. It's going to double your money, everything that you earn from every source within our nation, apart from the Fast Start bonus. It's going to double everything for you for 2 years, regardless of your activity. It's a snip. Just do it. You can pay with cryptocurrency. We can take Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Waves, USDT, Bitcoin Cash. I can't remember all of them. And of course, We Set Abundance. Or you can use a debit or a credit card. And if you can't manage the 1,000, don't stress yourself out for that 1,000, but if you can do it, it's really, really worthwhile. But we have an offer for half as much, $550, almost half as much, which gets you half the benefits. And if you can't afford the $550, then we have offers from $10 upwards. So whatever your level of comfort is, my best advice to you is to do it. Because even if you do that $10 deal, and I think you get two months, for your $10 locked in, it means you've saved 6 months of struggle to get, it's not really a struggle, but 6 months of waiting really, because it's easy to achieve, but it will take you 6 months if you don't lock in now to get there. And all you've got to do then is just maintain it. You're already at that top level, boom, straight away like that. All you've got to do is just bring in one person a month. That's why we call it the power of one person a month, at any paid level, whether it's $2, $5, $10, $20, $40, or $100, all count the same for maintaining your basic bonus. Okay? It's there, it's done for you. And whatever level you're comfortable with, whether it's $10, $20, $50, $100, $500, $1,000, do it. Okay? Right, what else have we got? Who else have we got? We've got more from Nigeria, and we've got Zain ul Abdin from somewhere. Probably Pakistan, but I don't know. Okay, and that pretty much covers what I've got. Havasu, of course, are doing an awful lot of webinars and training at the moment for their VIP exec. It's a shame that it's clashed with our launch, because it means that I don't really have time to get on those webinars. I will get onto the replays as soon as I can. But if you can get on them live, get on them live. They are extremely good value. And at the very least, you can claim a raffle ticket totally free. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to refer anybody. Okay. They'll tell you exactly what to do to claim your raffle ticket. No big hassle. You would normally have to pay $100 for the raffle ticket that they're going to give you. And that raffle ticket could win you as much as $5 billion. Okay. But in this first raffle that they're doing, they're looking at just $1 billion. It could win you $1 billion. But there are almost 17 million prizes, cash prizes, that you have a chance of winning. It's a 3-in-1 chance of getting a cash prize with that ticket that you can get for absolutely nothing, and the prizes range from $10 all the way up to $1 billion. So just go and get your free ticket. If that's all you know, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to make some handy commissions as well, there is a program where you can start selling the raffle tickets. I'm not sure whether they've started selling them or not. Like I say, I'm a bit out of touch. But I know they plan to be selling them very, very soon. And you can start selling them and make some very good commissions. They've got a very, very powerful compensation plan for selling the tickets. And it can pay you not just for the immediate time while you're selling the tickets, but it can pay you through the subsequent raffles, because they're going to be having eventually a raffle every month. And this is raising money for charity. It's going to raise billions of dollars a year for charity, all different charities throughout the world. And most of the help is focused on helping third world countries from this money that they raise, but it's not excluding other countries. It's a really good cause, and you can be a part of it, whether it's just in having a free raffle ticket, or whether it's in helping them sell the tokens, the coupe de tickets, whether it's helping them do that. It's all down to you, whatever you want to do, but you can be a part of it, and you can be proud to be a part of it. And if you do start selling tickets and somebody buys a ticket and you're not lucky enough to win with yours, but they win with theirs, you can share in the money that's being given away to in prize money. For example, if they win that $1 billion prize, there's only $1 billion prize, so it's only 1 out of 50 million. You've got a 1 in 50 million chance of winning $1 billion. That is better odds than you get on any other lottery that is available globally. This isn't a lottery, this is a raffle. In a lottery, if two people win, they share the prize money. This is a raffle. It can only be won by one person. And so one person is going to be $1 billion wealthier when this raffle is drawn. There's also hundreds and hundreds of prizes from, of $1 million. There's hundreds of prizes of $500,000, and But if somebody wins that $1 billion and you sold them the ticket, you will get $1 million for having sold that ticket, and that can't be bad either. If you sell somebody that wins the one of the $1 million prizes, and there's lots and lots of those, then you get 100,000, and that's not too shabby either. So it's a really good program. It's up to you, but do go and get your free ticket. Why not? It's not going to cost you anything. It's free. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to refer anybody. All you've got to do basically is fill in your form, which is and upload your picture so that they can verify that it's a real person, because if you win, they've got to KYC verify things. So it's got to be a picture of your face, like something that would match your passport or your driving license or any other official document. And then you've got to do whatever you want to do to get free entries on your raffle ticket, which increases your chance of winning. And you only have to get how many entries? 100 free entries in a 2-week period. So every 2 weeks you've got to get 100 free entries. That's like 7 a day, and you can do that by clicking a button in the app in under 2 minutes. You can also do it by doing things on the in the CRC, their sort of social media channel, or you can do it by just doing good in your community. Doing a charity run, giving food to a food bank, doing some voluntary work somewhere. You inform them, they'll give you free entries for it. So there's lots and lots and lots and lots of ways to get those free entries. Doesn't have to take you very long, 2 or 3 minutes a day at the most, and you get a free ticket. Okay, so it's worth doing. Somebody else is saying WISA value so down. Is that WISA or is that WISA abundance? Because WISA has always been down. It's up at the moment, or according to my figures it is. Let me have a look just to clear things up for you. Let me log in to Waves and have a look. Got to get my password, just a minute. Okay, I found my password. Let me log in and see. Yeah, WISA Abundance is showing at $58 now. So somebody crazy is selling at silly prices. The WISA token is up at 5.5784 of a cent. So that is up on yesterday. That WISA Abundance token, somebody has been selling at crazy low prices. We don't know who it is. We don't know why. It's just ridiculous. But that's what happens now and again. But it'll be a very limited amount of tokens, and it's probably in waves, I would guess. So, yeah, somebody has sold for 0.7 waves, which is $22, and that is crazy. It's great for the person that's bought them, but it is absolutely crazy to sell at that price. It's like having something that you know is worth $1,000 and saying, you know, I'll take $100 for it. It's balmy, but it happens. So that is why that price is down there. It'll be coming back up, I'm sure, in the not too distant future. But that's what you're seeing, and that's what it is. So, as I say, when I checked the back office, it was $127, and that's still crazy low. So to be selling at whatever it was, 0.7 of a Waves, what's that? What are Waves at currently? $20 odd, are they? Let me just have a look, I'll tell you. Waves are, oh no, they're up at $32, so 0.77, yeah, they're selling them for $22, $23, and that is what you'll see in your back office, because they calculate the market value in your back office based on Waves. That's what Waves calculate the value on. If you look in coin, well, you can't see it in Coin Ranking, but if it was in Coin Ranking, it wouldn't show that low, because it takes an average of all the different currencies. But it's only needs somebody to now sell at a higher price in Waves, and that price will go back up again. In fact, somebody must have done it, because it's up from 20 odd to 50 odd or something, wouldn't it? Whatever I said. Let me just check again. It's up from whatever it was that people were saying. No, it's up at 38.96 it's showing at the moment. Okay, it'll come back up. Don't worry about it. In the not too distant future, if you can pick them up at even 150, you'll be very happy. So if you can pick them up now at well, $20 odd, fine. But you're still better off actually buying the Weezer tokens at this moment in time. They're going to give you a better return on your investment. Just a tip, okay? So that's all we've got for you. Get on to those Avazu webinars. I'm going to carry on getting the site ready. My next job is the registration page, so that people understand a bit more about We Share Abundance as an organization, as a community, as a nation. Okay, there we go. Sadil Thunian from somewhere. Here we go. Here's a question for you. I've a last $100 in my bank account. Where can I invest so I don't live on the street? I wouldn't recommend anywhere that you invest $100 if it's your last $100. If you're prepared to put in a little bit of effort, then my recommendation would be to use a part of it, and I wouldn't use all your last. If it's your last $100, you're going to need food and shelter and everything else. You've got to be careful with it, but I would recommend that you would perhaps use maybe $10 of it to buy a scout position with the Easy Business Builder plan. You'll get 2 months with that, and you'll get 100% commissions on people you introduce, and you'll get residual income from it, and you'll get that residual income doubled because of the pre-launch offer. So that's what I would suggest you had a look at. But if you're down to your last $100, I would hang on to some of it. You will need some of it, but then get off your backside and do something. Nobody is going to make you wealthy with $100 with you not doing anything. It's a fact of life. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is. Okay. So that's it from me. Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. A win for you is a win for me. Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. It's $1 billion spree. Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. We're one happy family. Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. We're all helping charity. God bless you all. See you all same time, same place tomorrow. We'll have the latest updates. The weekend will be upon us. We'll have the weekend updates and we'll know better. I'm not guaranteeing we will know a date, but we will know better the date when we will have our site available for you. Okay? Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. A win for you is a win for me. Have a zoo, zoo, zoo. It's $1 billion spree. Have a zoo, zoo, zoo.